Okay, let's look at some more examples for SAT math prep. So we have 3 more than 8 times a number x is equal to 83. Which equation represents this situation? So first, 3 more than means we're going to add 3 after the fact. So this is a plus 3. 8 times a number x is 8x, and then is equal to 83, so equals 83. Okay, so this is the same as saying 8x plus 3 equals 83, which is D. Okay, let's look at another example. It says Hannah deposited a fixed amount into her bank account each month. The function f of t is equal to 100 plus 25t gives the amount in dollars in Hannah's bank account after t monthly deposits. What is the best interpretation of 25 in this context? So before I even look at any of these answers, notice how 100 plus 25t is representing a linear function. So it does look similar to y is equal to mx plus b. So since 25 is next to our variable, that 25 is representing our slope, so our rate of change. So when I'm reading each of these, I need to make sure that it is talking about the rate of change. And remember, T is monthly deposits. So that means each month she is getting $25, okay? And that 100 is just representing her initial amount that's in her bank account. So A says, with each monthly deposit, the amount in Hannah's bank account increases by $25. B says, before Hannah made any monthly deposits, the amount in her bank account was 25. So this is wrong, okay, because this is talking about the y-intercept, which technically is 100. Okay, C says, after one monthly deposit, the amount in Hannah's bank account is 25. Well, that's also wrong, because after one deposit, this is 100 plus 25 times 1, which is 125. And then D says Hannah made a total of 25 monthly deposits. Okay, this is also wrong. Okay, this is not telling you how many deposits she did. This is how much money is in her bank account, because it says f of t is the amount in dollars, which means the only correct answer is A. Okay, let's look at one more. It says for the linear function f, the table shows 3 values of x and their corresponding values of f of x. Which equation defines f of x? Okay, so really when it's saying f of x, it's talking about y. So really these are points 0, 29, 1, 32, and 2, 35. Okay, all different points. Okay, when this is saying when x is 0, our answer is 29. So really what we could do first is we could plug in 0 into each of these equations and see which one ends in 29. That would be our first step. Okay, if you didn't want to go through the process of actually finding the equation by hand. So I plug in 0 for x, so this is 3 times 0 plus 29. Well, that works out because that will cancel. This one is 29 times 0 plus 32, which gives us 32 and not 29. This is 35 times 0 plus 29, which checks out. And this one is 32 times 0 plus 35, which doesn't give us 29, which means now we're between A and C. So we can check the next one when x is equal to 1. So 3 times 1 plus 29 is 32. So that checks out because of the 32 here. And then C is 35 times 1 plus 29. Well, that's 35 plus 29, which is way bigger than 32. So our answer is A.